Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quickie, and don't worry, I'm not going to cry this time. Scorpio season, yay, tears are flowing. All right, so this is going to be fun. Those of you who are either readers also, or you've got your tarot decks at home and stuff like that, and you don't quite trust your intuition, or you do better reading for other people than you do for yourself, I'm going to give you 2 quick tips on getting readings for yourself by yourself. Isn't that cool? All right, so the first one is when you're doing your spreads, do them like you're doing it for somebody else. So use whatever tarot spread you want to, but do it like you're doing it for someone else. So I would be laying the cards down for Amy, right? I'd just be like, okay, so what does Amy need to know about this? And I would just ask questions on Amy's behalf as if I'm not her, as if I'm doing it for someone else. And then truly try to be unbiased, truly try to act like it is somebody else that you very much care for and are very, concerned about and love deeply. Just really put all your heart into doing it for this other person. Okay. And those of you who are more self-aware, it'll be easier to do this because you know how to detach from your personality anyway. Yeah. Some of you will understand that. Some of you may not so much, but just really try to stay out of your head about it having anything to do with you, and just pretend that you're doing it for somebody else. Okay. So that's the first one. The second thing that you can try is if you have another psychic friend, or you have another friend, who's also practicing the tarot, and that kind of thing, is you can ask them questions about their own situation. So oftentimes we get caught up in our own stuff, and we start almost not to care about other people. So this is a really great practice in caring for others as well. So what you do is you get your friend on the line, both of you have your decks, and then you ask the other person questions about them and their situation. So we'll see how good of a friend you are. You'll know the right questions to ask. So if I have a friend named Sally, for example, I would ask Sally to ask the cards, what does Sally need to know that's in her best interest? Which of the guys that she's looking at is like the best suitor for her? What is the best thing that she could do right now to line up with her brightest future? What is Sally's potential with guy number 1? What is Sally's potential with guy number 2? What is her biggest sticking point? What is her biggest blockage regarding guy number 1, for example? Just ask questions on her behalf for her. And then she picks the cards. So she's really doing it for herself, but you're prompting the questions out of concern for her and care for her. So you'll ask questions that she wouldn't even think to ask herself because you care enough to ask the deeper questions, And then it gives her more confidence in her own abilities to be reading for herself. And so it's a win-win for everybody. And then it feels like cared for and nurtured, and she feels like you care about her. At the same time, she's also developing confidence in her own intuition. Isn't that cool? It's like a win-win for everybody. You always want one of those, right? So hope this helps, and have fun practicing. If you guys ever just want to do a session and learn about the tarot, I'd be happy to teach you that in a session as well. And in my private sessions, I will explore any and all things. Like I will do a healing on you. I will talk to your pet. I will do an energy scan on your field. I will look into your career, your love life. Everything's possible. And I would do and will do anything you ask using my intuitive abilities for that 20 or 45 minutes. I get that question a lot. Like, does it have to be all about love? No, not at all. Not even close. It can be about anything you want it to be. Anything you need guidance on, I'm happy to help. Okay, guys, have a beautiful day. And see, no tears. No tears. All right, have a good one. Bye.